Hey guys, in this video I wanted to teach you 5 things that you probably don't know about DJ decks that seem completely obvious to professional DJs. Now make sure you hang around till number 5 because it's going to blow your freaking mind. Let's do it. Boof. Okay guys, so the first thing I want to teach you about is the function of the jog wheel. Now when you think about a DJ, you're probably thinking about a DJ scratching on these jog wheels. And you are right, but did you know that actually 95% of the time, that's not what DJs are using these jog wheels for? These jog wheels actually have 2 very different functions. The first one is to scratch, and the next one is to just nudge a song forward or back slightly, and it depends completely where you touch this jog wheel, which one of those functionalities it's going to do. So if you touch the top of the jog wheel, even if you touch it really lightly, it will stop the record playing dead. Let me show you. The reason for this, I want you to think of like an old vinyl record playing. If you touch it at the top, it stops it moving forward and it will stop the song. This is what actually allows DJs to do scratching kind of effects as well. However, if you touch the side of the jog wheel and move it forward or back, it doesn't stop the song dead, it just nudges the song forward or back slightly. This is the thing that most DJs are going to be doing 95% of the time. They're just going to be nudging a song forward or back slightly to make sure it aligns with the song that they're currently blending it with. So, if you were to look at my screen now, and if I just touch the side of my jog wheel and spin it forward or back, you'll see the song just moving forward or back really slowly. That is the speed that the song will be sped up or slowed down when DJs use this technique while DJing live. So the next thing I want to talk to you about is something called the cue button. Now, as you've probably already guessed, these volume sliders here will control how loud the audience are hearing the songs that are currently playing on DJ decks. But something DJs need to be able to do is listen to the next couple of songs that they may want to play without the audience hearing it. So how do they do this? This is something called the cue button, which is found just above the volume sliders on your DJ decks. Once you hit this button, you will be able to hear that song playing even if the volume slider is all the way at 0. So your audience will not be able to hear what's playing, but you as a DJ will be able to. Let me show you. Something else you probably wouldn't know if you've never DJed before. So the third thing I wanted to tell you about is something called the key lock button. So something all DJs need to be able to do is slightly speed up or slow down the speed of a track that's playing. But they don't want to do it to a point where the audience would be aware that they were doing it. Now, typically when you speed up a song or slow it down, it will get higher in pitch or lower in pitch. Let me give you a quick example. Notice how it went higher and lower? Now the problem with this is it suddenly becomes really obvious to your audience that you're speeding a song up or slowing it down. But there's a function on DJ decks called the key lock. Once you press this button, it will allow you to speed up the song or slow it down, and the key will sound exactly the same. So the song will sound identical, it will just speed up or slow down. As opposed to this. Which sounds absolutely terrible and would definitely draw your audience's attention to the fact that you're speeding up or slowing down a song. Okay guys, so the fourth thing I wanted to tell you about is the crossfader down here. Now the crossfader will allow you to change the volume over to track A or over to track B, just like this. So as somebody who's never DJed before, you might think that this is how all DJ transitions are done. But actually, almost 100% of the time, professional DJs will use their volume faders here as opposed to their crossfader to do transitions. The reason for this is the crossfader only really turns the volume up or down like this. So one is always going to be down, one is always going to be up. Whereas as a professional DJ, you want to have complete control over how much volume each track is playing. And actually, the majority of the time, both tracks are playing at full volume before one of the tracks is taken away. Let me give you a super quick example, and just look at where the position of the volume faders are. As you can see, there were points where both volumes were all the way up, which is why 99% of the time professional DJs will use their volume sliders as opposed to the crossfader. Okay guys, so the fifth and final thing I wanted to tell you about is one of the coolest things I discovered when I first started DJing. And that is that all dance music comes with intro drums and outro drums that are always the same length. Now the beauty of this is that DJs know exactly when to layer the two tracks over each other. So if you were to layer the outro of one song over the intro of another song and you got the timing perfect, the two tracks would almost merge perfectly from one through to the next because they are the exact same length. This is so cool. It was mind blowing when I first learned this. So I'm going to give you an example now where I'm going to play the outro of one track and the intro of another track, and I'm just going to hit the play button. And you're going to notice it sounds like the two songs are being perfectly blended from one track to the next, because in the outro of one track, the song's kind of coming to an end and all the instruments are being taken away, while on the intro of another track, the song is building up and instruments are being added. So as they're kind of being taken away here, they're being added here, and it sounds like there's a full DJ mix going on, and all I've done is hit one button. This is a really cool thing that you wouldn't know if you've never DJed before. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. I'm going to hit one button. How freaking awesome is that? I hit one button and it sounded like a full professional DJ blend just because one song was ending and one song was beginning and the two songs lined up absolutely perfectly. If you guys thought that video was awesome and you'd love to learn how to DJ yourself, why not click this video link here where I'm going to teach you how to do something called beat matching, which is the most fundamental skill you will need to know as a DJ. Also, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a like and subscribe to this channel by hitting that button there. I'll see you on this video. Click it now. Ciao!